Cock diesel legs, 5'2" and below.
That's crazy.
Yep. They might. Look, I'm looking at yeah. Look at this other gymnast who's famous. She's 4'11". You got another shorty who's 4'2". Like their center of gravity keeps them short, I believe. Like from doing all the tumbling and yeah. I had read that somewhere before.
We're live.
These girls be having legs the size of elephants, man.
Yeah.
All right. We're live, by the way. I'm about to send the link. So I'll post it.
Where you want to post it
at? Basically everywhere.
Oh, we're live on YouTube?
Facebook. Yeah.
That's new. That's new for us.
I was saying, man, you know, I ain't got no YouTube subscription or none of that shit.
Come on, man. You gotta get with the times, bro. You don't have a
YouTube here.
You don't have a YouTube account, bro.
I'm still stuck in 2007.
I've learned this.
He's a cast member of The Wire.
I'm trying to tell you, sometimes he's telling the truth.
Of The Wire.
He's telling the truth about it. He's telling the truth about that part.
Yeah, like, did you ever realize there's a lot of people like that? Like, they just picked a year and they were like, you know what? Everything after this, this is where I'm at with life. Whatever y'all got going on this year, whatever TV shows come out after this year is trash. Whatever outfits y'all wearing after this, I'm not with it.
Okay.
Whatever music y'all listen to, I don't want to hear it.
I'm not doing this with you.
It's facts. It's you know you done seen some people. You know, they still got on the big old, huge, gigantic shorts and a long jersey to their kneecaps.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Yeah,
I got coworkers like that. Yeah, like it's an older cat, and he still wears the 3X with the stocking cap and the motherfucking Nike boots. Like, oh, it's Slim.
He said, "This is my time, and I'm never leaving it.
I'm staying here with it."
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Welcome everybody to a new episode of Smokin' FIYA, FIYA. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, LK the God, the deity, the mogul, the shogun, and the O1. I'm here with some very good friends of mine. I'm here with Guad Aiden of the Squad Nation, aka Clipper Nation, aka Piccolo, aka. You know what I'm saying? He got the chain hanging from his neck. Look at him.
Love, man. Love, man. You know.
No shirt right now. He's taking it back to Minnesota days with KG.
I got to move
like
after
KG
this
right now.
I got to move after this.
He has to move after this, everybody. Yes. And before we started recording, he wants everybody to know that he banged his head on the table and said intensity like KG too. He's going to bring the intensity to this podcast. Also, we have Sniper Elite, a.k.a. Wesley Snipes, a.k.a. he doesn't miss, especially when it's your miss.
Yo. What it do?
HR manager and event planner. Also, lastly, for the first time, we have Auntie Momo. Auntie Momo in the building. Hey.
She's a virgin. She usually doesn't do this.
Doesn't do this. She's going to tie everybody up in litigation. All right.
What?
That's what I do. I just watch Law and Order. Just hurl those terms at her. Just hurl the lawyer terms at her.
Jesus Christ. Don't say stuff that your SAT score wasn't ready for you to say.
Yeah, in fact.
Hey, man. All right. We have assembled to talk some shit. Now, it's our 50th episode of Smokin' FIYA. First, I would like to thank everybody who has been a part of this show, been a part of this network, joined the cast, started their own show, branched out, people who fuck with the groups, fuck with the events we do, fuck with live shows that's coming up. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, that's basically all I had to say about that. What do you guys want to start?
I guess the coworkers.
All right. Now, first, let's start with this topic. Now, everybody here has had an annoying coworker or has dealt with an annoying coworker. Some of us have cursed out coworkers before. Some people have actually gotten into fisticuffs with their coworkers. So I'm here to ask y'all, what do y'all think is the best way of dealing with annoying coworkers? And there are different annoying coworker types. You have the work snitch. You have the motherfucker that talk too much.
You got the regular
different type.
You got the creep. You got the
creep.
The person who you know stealing everybody food.
Oh wow.
The coworker who asks everybody for money.
Yes, you have
the wannabe supervisor too.
The wannabe supervisor. I love it.
Ooh, baby. Ooh.
I love that.
The work snitch and the wannabe supervisor, they like Shaq and Kobe.
Yep. The coworker that's trying to smash everybody.
For real though.
Oh, the pop. You got the pop. Everybody got the pop at work. So how do y'all deal with annoying coworkers? Ladies first, of course.
So I guess in categorizing like the work snitch, in terms of them, you just don't do nothing around them. Like you do what you gotta do, get in, get out. The wannabe supervisor, me personally, I'm just blunt. So I remind everybody, maybe my supervisor, understand that. You are the supervisor. We are the same. Me and you, we are the same. So that's just that. But I feel like the most annoying one is the coworker that like always wants to spend time together after work. Like that's just the one that be blowing me. Yep. Oh, we should get together and do this. Oh, we should get together and do that. And I find now, especially because I work with a lot of white people, that child, they love to get together after work.
Yep.
And kind of like finesse your way around that. Because I know once liquor getting me, I don't be work appropriate no more. So it's not gonna give that. So I just try to avoid it.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you on that. Yeah. I've had situations with that with people, especially white people. I had a coworker, female coworker, who was like, "Oh, there was a movie we was talking about." They're like, "Oh, we should go see that joint after work." I was like, "Yeah, ain't no big deal. Go see the movie." Go to the movie, drove separate, paid for our tickets separate, all that. The next day, she's telling people we went on a date. I was like, hold up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Literally went to the movie, did everything separately except sit there together. Didn't even stay outside the movie theater for about 5 minutes to talk about the movie, and then left. And that was it.
That's crazy.
I got a story similar to that too. I invited one of my coworkers who I thought I was cool with, I had graduated. Y'all know I just got my master's recently.
Yeah,
so,
congrats.
Congratulations.
Clap it up for that. Congrats.
Yeah.
So I had a graduation brunch after I got back from Mexico. She had been talking about it and she said she wanted to go. So I was like, yeah, you can come. Child, we get to work on that Tuesday. She telling everybody how, I'm mimosa lit and I was twerking and da-da-da-da. And I'm like,
why are you telling me about that? Right.
What you doing, dog?
All right. I feel, celebration, like.
I feel like people do have that happy, distance from their coworker because people do talk. And these bammers be friends outside of you. And like Mo said, they gonna talk, oh, your man Hook. Oh, this nigga was drunk. He was over here. He was doing backflips. Okay, so Nate, you look like you was triggered by that annoying coworkers. I know you got some stuff to get off your chest.
I mean, I'll say it's not really annoying coworkers. It's the niggas. For me, the nigga who always need a ride. That's the nigga that really throws me off. That shit really throw me off. It's like sometimes you be like looking in different directions, or you may really have plans or something like that after work. Like you just don't want to be, in somebody else's schedule after you get off your work job or whatever. So I don't know that and. What else? Just people talking too much. Like when you got your headphones on, sometimes you put your headphones on, and that's like an unwritten rule. Like if somebody got their headphones on, like
nigga,
I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm just gonna keep messing with you and stuff like that. Keep trying to talk to you. Like I'm going, eventually, like, okay, I see you got your headphones on. Let me leave you alone. Like I feel like everybody don't understand that though. So it's like sometimes people be talking to you and you be like, man, what the fuck? I'm trying to listen to this music. I'm trying to zone out, but it's got that one nigga who just keep talking. Like,
let me tell you this. If you go to work with these on, these, they're clearly over your ears. Why are you talking to me?
Right, I hate that shit.
I'm wearing them for a reason.
Yep. Yeah,
like,
we're
it is
now
a certain level of arrogance to think that what you about to say is more important for me to turn off my Jodeci playlist.
Jesus Christ. But all right.
Hey, man, that's very important, man. Jodeci is very important, man.
Come on, dog.
Also, like the people who like ridiculously love the morning times. Like, I don't know if y'all be at work early in the morning, but like there's always that one person who is like so happy to be awake.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. And my joint, it's an old dude who comes in at 5 a.m., but he don't have to.
What?
If he me and the other dude, and we doing whatever we doing, and this man is just in there talking. The other day, he mopped the whole floor. He's not the maintenance person.
What you mean he's not the maintenance person?
He loves his job a little too much. That's all.
He's not the maintenance person. And he just started mopping the floor.
Like, working at the post office, Nick knows, but you dealing with the weirdest people by far. The weirdest people you've never met.
I had a stare down
the
other day, bro. I had a whole stare down the other day. We sitting there tossing packages, and I threw the joint into his bin, and I guess it knocked over one of his other joints. And he looked at me, and I just looked at him back. We probably locked eyes for like 10 seconds. We might be in a relationship. I just looked at him. He just didn't say not a word to each other.
Wow.
Then I just turned around and walked away.
I really like off the no bullshit. I think some coworkers, like, when they not at work, they go home, sit in a chair, and wait for it's time to go to work again. Like, I feel like there are some people that
ain't got no lives.
I don't want to judge nobody, but you know what I'm saying.
There's definitely that. Like people, it's a lot of people who like their work life is their life. Cause like I get to work mad early. So I'll be in my car trying to bring the fakeness out of me. Kind of work up at me. And people be like knocking on my car window, like, hey, you wanna go in? Like, I got 30 minutes. Like, relax. I'm trying to build up the energy to deal with you today. Cause if I get out, I'll cut your ass out for even touching my window.
You knock on my window?
People don't not understand sometimes. Sometimes when I look at my appointment book and I go to work, sometimes I'll be like, man, I just gotta get to work 30 minutes early so I can get my mind wrapped around dealing with these people. Like, sometimes you see certain people's names, you be like, I don't feel like dealing with him today. Like it's not the day. Like, it just be like that though. Like,
okay, CJ, how do you deal? Oh, welcome to episode 50.
Oh, CJ got in.
This is Jizzo.
Oh, yeah?
Live from Liberty Sizzle. So how do you, CJ, deal with annoying coworkers? What is your guide to dealing with annoying coworkers?
Ignore them. Fuck them, man. I don't care, bro. Like, I'm for work, bro. I'm not there to make friends. I'm not there to be make buddies and shit. Like, I'm here on the clock, bro. Like, once that clock hits, like, we gotta be friends, man. Out of here. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing with a teammate and you hooping. Yeah, I can play with a teammate I hate if he can hoop, you know what I'm saying? And then once we get off the court, then fuck him. Like, that's all it is, dog. Like, if I'm here to work, I'm here for business, dog. This is all business. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to make friends with your coworkers. Like, I ain't nothing against that. You know, I've made friends with plenty of coworkers over the years, but like plenty I haven't either, man. Fuck them. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care what you think about me. I don't care. Like, bro, I have a life outside of here. Like, this is just a fraction for me to pay the bills, bro. Like, as you said, like, I got in here late, but some people's whole life revolve around their jobs, and like that shit is extremely sad if that job is not your passion, and if that's what you're devoting your entire life to. So that's more pity than anything. Like, I mean, that's something you got to deal with yourself, player. But I'm here to get this check, and that's about it.
Yeah, man, you're right. Working retail for as long as I did, you learn too. Like, these niggas love this building.
Yeah,
they love it here. Come in early, stay here late. All their friends are here. Their family show up to the potluck.
I can't say much. I can't say much.
You know, then they date somebody in there, so it's like, cool, your girlfriend here, your boyfriend here.
Oh wow.
Why do y'all might as well just live here?
You got the nigga who dates the girlfriend at work. Like, hey man.
Right. Cool. Y'all together.
I've seen that end badly.
I ain't knocking nobody doing it at the same time because I didn't did it, but it's just like, man, like me knowing what would come with it, like it's like, nah, the workplace relationship.
Detrimental, dog.
That shit ain't it.
Because one day she get pissed off and blow up your whole situation. Like,
man, I've seen stuff. I've seen if I flip this shit over like that meme, I've seen that in a whole person at work. But like whole time she went outside and flipped this nigga motorcycle over.
Oh wow.
On the job.
What kind of super strength is that? Like, wow.
She holds happy.
Hey, bro.
Take that joint over.
Ain't nobody strong. There's nothing on the planet stronger than an angry black girl, bro.
Facts.
It do be facts though.
Facts.
Yep.
All right.
She will truck the whole Denver Broncos to hit her nigga. Like
she will flip my Tahoe over if she's that mad at me. She will flip that joint over.
But no, for honestly, back to the workplace situation, I would rather it be like a workplace girlfriend than a workplace like side chick, because I've seen that shit go left.
Oh yeah, like, that always goes left.
I have seen
the side chick like.
Oh man, we done had when I used to work in retail, we had the wife call up and the side chick answer the store phone, and wife hit her with some Barbara This Is Shirley type shit. Oh Lord, yeah.
I've had a situation like that too. I told Nick about it. Somebody, his side chick came storming in the post office like, "Where that bitch at? Where that bitch at?" I was like, I don't know who you're talking about, ma'am, but like she had walked up to me. I was like, I don't know. I was like, dog, you gotta come on, dog. This is where you work at. You can get fined for this. What if your shorty and your side Jones get the scrapping in the post office and you get fined?
Right.
Come on, dog. Crazy.
Yeah. I had a situation like that before. It was this situation is crazy. This situation is crazy. I was really young. I was in like lower 20s. I was working at Best Buy. It was a little short. She was cool. You know, I was out in Southern Maryland, so it was a white joint. She was cool. We used to just get lunch together all the time. One day we get lunch or whatever. I guess she's driving her boyfriend's car. And so we go to the mall, and she's like, oh, by the way, we can't go to past these stores because my boyfriend's at work right now. And I was just like, and in my head, I'm like, dang, I should do with me. I'm just your work friend. Like, we just get lunch. We always get lunch. So come back, you know, we get the food, whatever, come back to work. Later that day, she was like, oh yeah, I ain't want to see us because he sells and all his stuff was in that car. And I was like, sells what? I'm not gonna say it on the podcast, but he sells. So I was like, okay. So then I go home. Probably about a week later, I get a text from an unknown number, and it's like, "Stay the F away from my girl, you bitch." And I was like, "What are you?" So then I was like, first of all, who is? He's like, you know, stay away from her, blah blah. People already told me they seen you getting in my car with her, this, that, and the third. And in my head, I was like, oh, that's wild. You gotta chill out though. We could fight. And so I go to work the next day from that, and he sends me a picture from a different number of me at work. And it's like, I see you talking to so-and-so right now. I don't even know what homeboy look like. So I'm looking around like,
yeah, that's dangerous.
What's happening? Because your girlfriend is a whore, but like I wasn't doing nothing. Like she be banging dudes in the bathroom. But not me though. Like she bought it was this was a strictly lunch situation. You know, so then it had got so bad pretty much, you know, because he would text me from different numbers, and this was before phones had like the little block feature, as far as I know. You had to go through some steps. And then eventually the police had ended up getting called because he was stalking me and started stalking my supervisor. And come to find out, the dude was like 5'2".
Oh wow.
No height shaming. No height shaming.
No height shaming. But if a
I'm
nigga
just saying.
5'2" walk up on me like talking about some stay away from my girl, like, yeah, hey, look, I might earn some stripes that day or something like.
Hey, Nate, what you gonna do when like nigga could be like, yeah, man, leave my girl alone, and he hop out of like a excursion and he got to like jump out and like it's a long jump, so he got to jump out the chill.
Hey, I'm gonna try my best. Hold the laughter in, but I mean, you know. Yeah. But I have had a nigga pull up on me at my job about his shorty though one time. Like I've had that happen before. It was like a situation where shorty had told me she was like, it was her mother house or something like that. Like she like I'm staying at her home with my mother. I'm like, all right, cool. So she's showing me pictures and everything. I'm talking about they look just alike. They got the same little haircut and everything. Like I'm like, damn, your mother's beautiful. Like that whole time, I'm striking her in her boyfriend's mother house. She's staying with the boyfriend. I had no idea. You know, I'm talking about like, the nigga pulled up on me. Like, it was just like so crazy. Like, he was like, yeah, you know my shorty? Like, I'm like, nah, I don't know your shorty. Like, who your shorty? So he said the name. I'm like, nah, nah, I don't know who that is. Like, who that? So he get to describing her. I'm like, damn, nah, I do know. I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I'm like, damn, like, but I'm like, I ain't trying to lie to him in his face or whatever. So I'm like, I know her. Like, that was good. He's like, man, you, like, she had you in my house. I'm like, your house? like, nah, this her mother house. That's my mother. I'm looking at the nigga. I'm like, damn, they look. It's like, you know, how you look at somebody, you like,
first
maybe
of all,
he might look
weird
alike.
For that, bro.
That's
why is he dating somebody that look just like his mom?
Bruh, and that's I'm like, yeah, they look kind of look like brother, and I say brother and sister, but it was like when you looked at him, he looked more like her than she did though. So it was just like I'm assuming the haircut made them look.
Hey, they cousins.
A little, I don't know, bro. That shit was scary, bro.
The Alabama is happening.
They one in the Southern Maryland is happening. They cousins.
Hey,
Southern Maryland.
He said, "What in the Southern Maryland?" Hey, look, fact that is some Southern Maryland. What's the last name? What's the last name of them people that be doing that shit?
I don't know. We can say. I mean, that's a general last name, but the Proctors, the Savoys, and the Thompsons.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, they all cousins. Mm-hmm. They all cousins. They keep the money in the family.
Nah, it's giving Game of Thrones, and I don't like that for them.
Oh man,
that shit ain't it. That is the reason. Hook should have never told me that shit if he wanted me to watch that show. If he wanted me to watch that show, he should have never told me all the weird shit that was going on in that show.
Liddy two titties over there, man. Game of Thrones, boy. Like, hey,
look, bro, a little incest never hurt nobody, man.
A little incest, hey, look, I ain't gonna fake like I ain't there kiss my little cousin.
I mean, I ain't never done it.
Joffrey ass, but incest hurt the hell out of it.
I mean, it might hurt the kids, but it ain't hurting the adults, I guess. They ain't hurting the people doing it.
Hey man, if you don't know, like, shorty, your cousin, you might, hit your cousin, and then they tell you afterwards, like, oh, damn, you hit your cousin. Ooh.
This family reunion looking a little extra familiar.
You can pull
everybody here.
You pull a Daenerys Stormborn right now if you want to. It happens. It happens. They don't got no, you know what I'm saying? What is it? Ancestry.com and whatever universe they was in.
They got it in ours, though. People still.
I understand it happens, but I hope it don't happen to me. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy. And that's on that. All right. Third wheel story. I'll go first. Back in the day, I was hanging out with my niece and one of her girlfriends because she was a pimp, whatever. She had a lot of girlfriends, new girlfriend every month and a half, every 2 months, whatever. So it was cool, they dropped me back off at the house. And I remember I had this red drink, right? So I was saying bye to everybody. And I was saying bye to her date. And somehow I wasted the drink and the whole joint got all over.
Jesus Christ.
And
I don't know if that's
it
a third
was
date or a
embarrassing. But I was like, damn, dog, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Woo. So that's basically what happened in my third wheel story.
All right, well, I know who's not a good third wheel.
Yeah,
you don't throw drinks at them.
I don't do third wheels no more. I refuse to be a third wheel. I will die before I be another third wheel again. At 29, who's next?
I mean, I got one. I just had it in my head now. I forgot. Dang, what happened to it? I know. Dang it! I just had it. Somebody else go. I forgot mine that quick.
I mean, I don't mind if I'm putting my homeboys on. I'll be the, you know what I'm saying, the Ricky Rubio of putting niggas on, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to look for my own shot, you know what I'm saying? As long as I can help out, you know what I'm saying, connect the dots, you know what I'm saying? If I can play wingman, I can do that. I'm not trying to like third wheel, and like ride along to fucking dates and hold your hand. But like if I could set you up with the alley-oop, if I can give you the bounce pass to set you up in your spot, then like I'll do what I can do, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I remember mine now.
Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Mine is a little wild though, because all right, so it was on my man's, I'm a third wheel. And so he pulled up, you know, cool. So I see Shorty. Now, I didn't realize at the time, especially when I first got in the car, that the Shorty he was pulling up with wasn't his girlfriend. It was another chick. So now I'm a third wheel and an accomplice.
Chill.
So, you know, we have drinks or whatever, and we come back to my spot to chill. We get some little McDonald's. You know, I'm still a third wheeler, and I'm trying to just like keep it together because I'm just like, I know you're Shorty, like, you know. And so I'm just like, whatever, you know, I get it, I got it, cool, minding my business. Next thing I know, this man talking about like, hey, bro, I think Shorty want us to, yeah. And I was just like, not here, bro. Like, y'all know about that. Not with me and all, but like they were trying to do it. You know, I was like, bro, like, look, man, you know, you my mans and all, but like, I've met you a girl. Like, you know, you know what I'm saying? You my mans and all, but I met you a girl. So I was like,
don't make me the bam of the week.
Man. So I was like, y'all can do what y'all ever. Y'all just gotta use the car or use your truck, whatever. He was like, no, I don't want to use the car. I was like, why? He was like, because that's my Shorty car. I was just like, Jesus Christ. So you can't go home.
Shorty car?
Treacherous.
I was just like, so you in her car. You can't go home because she probably going to be there. So you trying to use my spot. And I'm just like, you know what, man? I got to go to sleep.
You just need to go home.
Yeah.
You should go home, bro.
Yep.
Being horny has put people in some of the worst predicaments in humankind, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy situation. That's worse than this is my boyfriend's mother's house. Like you trying to vibrate in her car, nigga. Like that's crazy. What was you about to say, bro? I remember you had a story.
Yeah, so I don't really do a lot of third wheeling, but CJ said I do the wingman thing or whatever. Like, cause when I was in high school, my best friend, shout out to my best friend, but like her mama wouldn't let her go on dates, you know, if I ain't go with her. So, you know, I had the wingman for her. So I guess that spilled over into my adult life. So like last summer or whatever, over the panty, I went to brunch with one of my friends. While we had brunch, you know, she sent her 2 p.m. you up text to her little person. And her person was like, oh, yeah, I'm available, but, you know, my cousin here. So she asked me if I would go with her. I'm like, all right, cool. We had, you know, I guess hit the situation before and I had been her wingman. But I guess because I'm social and I'm cool, like people just be thinking it's something that is not. So like we get there and, you know, they do their thing or whatever. I'm entertaining his cousin while they do their thing, you know, with good conversation. I'm entertaining him with good conversation. Don't get y'all
wholesome entertainment. On my Bible study.
Correct. The youngster actually was a preacher. Shout out to him.
Jesus Christ. I mean, he was trying to eat your butt.
So
wait, whoa.
I'm saying, you know, preachers be out here.
They do. So the next day or whatever, I guess, dude is talking to her and, you know, he telling her about how cool I am and da-da-da-da-da. So she's like, what, you want her number or something? Y'all, why this nigga says yes?
You should have known that was about to happen.
Yeah.
He was putting moves on that man. He was rapping. He was wrapping him up.
Oh, I think y'all missing it. Not the dude who I was entertaining. He went over there.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Like,
Oh, that nigga try.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
The old switcheroo.
Bait and switch on you.
That is a vibration. Jesus.
That nigga said, and one.
I was so confused. And I tell y'all, I literally ain't say more than 2 words to that man. Like, I introduced myself because I didn't want to be rude. I was coming to his house, but it was literally like, hey, I'm Mo. I was like, oh God.
He said, all right, cool. He's like, cool, I'll get at you later. I'm gonna go fix her up real quick.
But your friend, though.
Let me handle this right quick, and then let me go ahead.
Nate,
you sound like a robot.
I'm holler at you later.
Nate, you don't have any service.
Yeah, Nate didn't have no service. It was cool though. We get the gist.
That's funny.
I get it.
You said I sound like a robot?
Yeah, you don't have any service.
I don't.
No. What you mean I don't?
He's lagging.
Can you hear me now? Though?
He's a couple seconds behind us.
Get back in the house with the Wi-Fi is, Nate. Wi-Fi, Nate.
First of all, why is your phone so bad that you can't even leave the house?
His neighborhood is the dead zone. There are some people who live in dead zone neighborhoods where if you go to their neighborhood, it makes you feel like you're in somebody's parking garage or basement or storm cellar because they don't have any service.
Jesus Christ, storm cellar.
And he has one of those neighborhoods.
Yeah. It's crazy. That do be happening. I ain't even gonna hold you. I've attempted bait and switches before in my life, Sometimes you realize you picked the wrong one.
It's ballsy. Super ballsy.
Doesn't mean that that other person is off limits, you know what I'm saying?
Is that the way you did it though? Like you told the one that you was dealing with that you wanted
Nah, that's a little. I mean, you know what? He getting it how he lived it.
I was like, this is his biological cousin, and his cousin liked me. Like, we had exchanged numbers. Like it was cool. And then like
that's just called competition.
Like what y'all got going on?
That's just
you
called competition.
You gotta risk it to get the biscuit. That's what you gotta do.
If me and my cousin both like the same shorty, hey bro, may the best man win.
I was about to say that, made the best man win.
Yeah.
Now you got my friend all mad at me. I was like, little baby, I promise I ain't come over here plotting on your man. Like I ain't said more than 2 words to this man.
She said, you can never come around none of my men again.
Child, all I said was, hey, I'm Mo. That was it.
He smelled the shea butter. He said, it smelled different in here.
No, facts.
So
can y'all hear me now, though?
Yeah, a little better.
Yeah. All right. Does anybody else have any third wheel stories? Oh, Nate, you didn't go yet.
I really ain't got no bad third wheel stories. I don't know. I mean, I was thinking the whole time, and when I was thinking of, it's like crazy because I ain't gonna say no names or say her relation to me or nothing like that. But I used to ride around with her all the time. She'd have her boyfriend around or whatever. So motherfucking they argue, they had their little moments or whatever, but it wouldn't never be no, I don't know, nothing bad. But it was like this one time, like she had called me up. She was like, yeah, take me to go see such and such. I'm like, all right, okay, whatever. Like, I ain't look at it like it was nothing bad or nothing. Man, motherfucker, I go over the jump, I take her over there. This nigga get in the car, we're driving off. And like, they arguing. So like, I'm just like, I'm trying not to pay attention, but it's like I'm paying attention. And it's like, she just turned around and slapped that shit on this nigga. Like,
Jesus.
I was like so thrown off, bro. I did not know what the fuck to do. Like, it was like, yo,
bro.
All I could do was just like kind of like pull over a little bit. It was like off some like, look, not up in here, yeah. Like for real, like, nah, y'all gotta take that outside. Like, take that shit outside. Like,
hey, look, I got a story that's wild like that, and it might be worse. So this is crazy. So back where I stayed in Clinton. So my man's and his girl came over. I picked them up or whatever, and it came through. They chilling. They got to arguing. They was arguing the whole ride too. They arguing. We just in the basement. We chilling. They arguing. And I'm just like, they be all right. I'm playing the game. I'm just like, they gonna argue. I'm playing the game. And just playing the game, whatever. Next thing I know, like he and her face, they in each other's face, and then all of a sudden I just hear shut up before I slap you with my dick. And I was like,
hey, bro. What?
So I kind of like put the controller down a little bit because I was like, hold up, like y'all not about to hit each other in my house. Like, it's not about to be the move. And they, you know, at this point, he hit her face. And I didn't really like look back. So I'm not seeing everything that's happening, just kind of on my peripheral. What I didn't realize is that she was sitting down and he was standing up. So she said, I bet you won't do it. And then I just heard the zip sound. And then you heard a little.
You know that sound.
Hey, bro.
Everybody knows that sound.
I'm so stressed.
Oh, it was crazy.
Stop it.
And it's crazy. We all know who these people are, by the way. I just want to put that out there. Like, we all went to school with these people.
Hey, I kind of got to throw that note.
But all you heard was that. And I was just like, no. I couldn't even play the game no more. I couldn't even pretend to not like, you know, I ain't had no headphones on or nothing. So I heard it before I seen it.
That nigga different, whoever he is. I'm gonna tell you that right there. He different. God bless him.
That's Black Air Force One energy right there.
Man.
God
this nigga wears 3 do-rags to bed, like, and
3 of
Timbs.
them.
Oh man, it's
my
always
God.
that one nigga, man. It's always that one nigga.
I ain't never seen those. I was like, you know what? I didn't know what to do. I'll be honest. I was stuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
crazy. It was like, break it up. Like, oh, y'all better hold.
Break what up, bro? Somebody's willy is outside. I'm like,
nah, I'm good. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas take that shit outside. Take that shit outside.
Yeah, I ain't breaking that up.
And that's the conundrum I always have. Like, if you like a security guard or like a police officer, what if they call you to come apprehend a nigga who's naked? Like, I'm not going. No, you do that. I'm cool.
Niggas that be on PCP.
You can't even tase them, bro. Like,
yeah, I've been a security guard and I've been called for that situation. I just waited for the police. Like, I ain't about to tag. Like, you got that PCP super villain strength right now, bro. Like,
facts.
You got this fucking dick out, like running around. Like, bro, I ain't got no chance against this. I ain't got no gun. I got a walkie-talkie, bro. What you want me to do?
Be like, y'all want me? So let me get this straight. Y'all want me to come tackle this nigga who's high on PCP and just pulled a stop sign out the ground with his bare hands? Like, you want me to?
Right.
Nah,
hey,
bro.
This man is Ray Lewis strong, and you want me? But he's also naked.
I'm good.
naked.
And then people at PCP be sweating, bro, so they slippery.
Yeah. I'm good.
Nah. I played basketball with niggas who sweaty, and that's too much for me. Like, like, hey, Nate, that nigga Levi, that nigga would be covered in sweat. I'm like, dog, you're slippery, you're sliding.
This nigga takes
I got
his
a
shirt
line
off
of your
too.
sweat on me.
He gonna take his shirt off too. He do shit like that. He gonna take his shirt off. He gonna like you be like,
have
bro.
Other people sweat on me. I hate that shit. All right, Jizzle, you have a topic.
I got all types of stories, man. Being single sucks, man. Like, down here in Florida, man, I got horror stories, man. Like, I got horror stories on Tinder. I got like so many women just cussing me out for being an asshole, for just like, you know what I'm saying, exerting my boundaries, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we in the talking stage, like, there's not like a lot of commitment, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're just like on some Tinder shit, like, I've got like just some awful horror stories. Like, I broke up with my ex, like, she broke up with me, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm gonna go move on with my life. You know what I'm saying? Kept getting the whole back and forth on social media. So, like, you know what I'm saying? They was just like, you know, just unfriend them, block them. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do if it keeps going on. And that's cool. So, like, I'm just like moving on in my life. I'm checking my work email. I'm looking through my email, and I got a fucking work email that says like subject line us. Like, you got blocked on social media. Did you send me an email, dog? Like, is this what's happening? Is this like a fucking email in my work inbox right now? Subject line us, nigga.
Yeah,
like, what do you?
Right. That's funny.
I hate that movie, by the way. Go ahead.
Us.
What is happening, bro? Like, what? I'm just trying to, like, I've been like super cussed out. There's a chick in Florida, right? Like, I had like a little Tinder, Tinder swipe, you know what I'm saying? You hooked up a couple of times. It was all good. And then one day, like I guess she had like nowhere to like smoke or some shit. Like she didn't know to smoke weed or whatever. And like I got a bunch of dabs and shit. And she's just like, hey, I need somewhere to smoke. I don't even need you to spark me up. I need to come through tonight. And I'm like, I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really with it tonight. I got my own weed. I ain't looking for a session. And she's like, well, you know what I'm saying? I give you some head or something, so we can do some shit if we go over. And I'm like, you know what? All of a sudden I got a burst of energy, and you might as well pull up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and spark that up. And then she comes over, sparks up. We're just chilling. I ain't even like pressing the issue or nothing. But then after a while, I was like, so yeah, you was talking all that shit. So what's up? She's like, oh no, I just came over here to smoke. And then I was just like, all right, well, you got to fucking roll then. Like, I mean, like, I don't know what you thought this was. Like, what did you think my reaction to this would be other than just like, oh, so you can leave then? Like, I mean, I was already tired, but like, I ain't like, don't false advertise over here. I mean, like, I ain't pressing you out, but like, you offered that up. Well, like, you said the shit, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't get to faking. And like, I don't know, like, then after I asked her to leave, it was like a huge fucking issue. Like I was the one, like, am I wrong in this? Because I feel like I'm pretty in the right. Like, dog, you tripping. Like, I don't know what you thought I was supposed to say. Like, you got me. Like, nah, dog, like, I'm sorry. The fuck out
here. Like, nah, you're right. Because in that situation, because like, not for nothing, she was using you for something. She needed a place to smoke. So y'all was using each other for something. Like, that's what it was equivalent exchange.
She's getting what she wants, and you're not getting what you want, right? And that was a deal.
Exchange, Full Alchemist logic. Right. I feel that. Yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing is don't offer. It's not like I asked. It was like, hey, if you come up over here, you gotta like suck some dick or something. Like I ain't wilding like that, but it's just like, bro, you offer that. That was like the stipulation.
You
like,
threw that out there.
Really didn't need company.
That's what you
has his own dad.
You threw that out there.
Like I don't need to smoke up right now. So like,
no, I'm good. But as soon as you mentioned the head, I was like, yeah, I want that.
Then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Then you're negotiating. Then we in the ballpark. But then the next day, she literally I'm in a gated community at this point. So I got a security guard or whatever. She tried to pull up on me the next day. Just pull up. Just no invite. Just like, hey, yeah, like so-and-so's at the gate. I'm like, oh, why? Why are they at the gate? That's a good question, security guard. Like, you like what's happening? Like, and then she's just like, oh yeah, you weren't answering your phone. Like, bro, like, we're not a couple or some shit. Like, I met you on Tinder, dog. Like, what are you talking about, son? Like, what is this? Like,
Tinder's a scary place, man. I've heard stories, man.
Yeah, Shorty was like fucking cussing me out on IG and all this shit. Like 2 weeks later, like you're still on this shit, bro. Like, I've literally completely forgotten about this. And like, God, you ain't just like all this shit, bro. Like, I just want to know, like, am I just picking crazy women or like what the fuck is going on, bro? I just want to live my life in peace without like email drops and without people pulling up on me and shit. Like,
that's where you find that at, though. You find that on Tinder. Hey, little weirdos be on Tinder.
Tinder is such
a scary.
There's some weird motherfuckers on there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like, I think, I know it's scary for men too, but it's scary for women in a very different way. Because this happens in general with any form of, communication platform. But like on there, people will send you their dick to say hi. Like that is their that is their greeting to you. Like, I swipe right, you swipe, here's my dick. Like, wait a minute.
What you trying to do? Good morning.
Because I just feel like you're skipping steps. Like, I just wait a minute.
So we're skipping steps here. Facts. No,
so I got a funny Tinder story. It's not my story though. I was talking to it's like a Facebook group, and there was like a video chat or whatever. And so this girl was just like, it was like I was it was only a couple dudes, and it's like 2 or 3 dudes, and the rest of it was females, and they were like sending like the little dating stories. So Shorty's like, hey y'all, what y'all think I should do? I met this dude on Tinder like 2 weeks ago. We haven't met yet, but she was like, I think he might be illiterate because he always has like really bad grammatical errors. Like he said, like, oh, I think you're beautiful from your head to your toes, or like, just other random like incorrect words and stuff like that. I was like, I mean, it could be autocorrect. He might not be that, blah blah. Autocorrect messing up a nigga life sometimes. So then she said, yeah, so like, he don't ever call, we don't ever FaceTime, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, he married. That's the first thing I said. I was like, yeah, he married. So then she sent like a picture of him in the little joint. And I was like, yeah, he looked like a married nigga. He's married. And she was just like, oh, well, I don't know, blah, blah. I was like, have you seen any part of his house? She was like, nah. I was like, you seen any, like, you know, she's like, nah, we don't talk, you know, blah, blah. I was like, do you got kids? She said, no. I was like, trust me, this nigga's married. She was like, well, and then she said something like, oh yeah, I sent him my boobs or whatever. And I was just like, didn't you say you met this man 2 weeks ago?
That's why my eyes got wide. Ooh, child. I ain't judging nobody though. But...
I ain't judging nobody, but I mean, at the same time, y'all have never even talked like on the phone or like she said, never video chatted. And then I was like, that is what's out here on the Tinder. I had to think about myself, my life, and I was like, I've gotten titties in a week.
What?
Niggas only use the dick pic like off the first rip because it had to have worked for somebody, dog. Like,
oh yeah,
I can't imagine like niggas are just like, I'm just gonna try this for the first time. Like I've heard the stories too, where it's just like I say hi and nigga like responds with a dick pic. It's like, damn son, like that had to have worked for somebody.
Here's the thing.
That's what niggas are pulling out.
There's thousands of people on there, right? So you know, let's just say you swiping real fast. I gotta eliminate the weak ones. So I'm gonna just send all of them the dick, and then like even if only 5 respond, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, hold on.
I know where I'm at with it. You know where you at with it? You know where you at with it, though?
What do dudes think? Like, you gotta think about where the conversation is gonna go, right? So if you send Shorty the Joan, the hammer off rip, boom, hammer. What is she supposed to respond with?
That's
I really love it.
Say to that. So at this point now, I'm gonna start critiquing them shits. Like now, I'm gonna just be like, okay, actually, you should have angled your camera this way, and you should have had like.
Phil Clement critic. She's like 6 out of 10.
Sir. No, because what the hell is wrong with y'all? Yeah. What is wrong with y'all?
Like, sir, you get a 2 out of 100.
I ain't man.
Too many veins. 3. Tomato
score.
What the fuck?
Actually, sir, not as big as you think it is, and you probably shouldn't send that to another stranger.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I had somebody. This is a while back, but I had somebody say like, do you have a video of you hitting anybody, like smashing somebody that you could send me? And I was like, what?
Yeah, I've heard that too. Yeah.
I was like, why would you want
evidence,
that?
examples of your work?
That's funny as hell. I'd be like, damn, like, why did she want that? And then, like, but say though, like, I've had somebody send me something, right? I had somebody send me one, but they was like, it wasn't like you could tell like somebody else was recording it. So I'm like, who else is recording? Who else is in there? Like, you know, there's a third party in there. It's, like, it's a cameraman in there somewhere, like for real, like
angles and zooms.
There's 2 niggas in there.
I'm talking about like no, it was like you could tell somebody was standing over the bed recording. Like,
like, he was walking around getting different angles.
For real, I'm trying to tell you, it was that.
I've had a shorty send me a video of her giving head as a way of saying like, oh yeah, you could tell I give good head. I was like, I don't want to see that.
I don't want that. I don't.
Right.
I'm good.
I'm not interested.
All right, hold on, everybody. Remy, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's good, y'all, man? My fault for being late, y'all. How y'all feeling, man?
Cool. My guy, what it do?
Yeah, what's good with y'all, man?
Hey, shit, I had to swipe the camera. I'm like, oh shit, what it do, baby?
So the only thing that we got to so far was how third wheel stories and how do you deal with an annoying coworker. So you can start with any of those.
Annoying coworker? I don't deal with annoying coworkers. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, fuck all that shit. I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna let you know off rip. Like, in my job, like I gotta work with a dude in the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? He may or not be gay. I believe he, you know what I'm saying, he is. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta live in that junk for a week together, bro. Like, listen, I don't care about what you do. Just, you know what I'm saying? Be yourself. But be it over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like
keep your
we work, like we work well together and all that shit. But like, nah, like I'm not dealing with no annoying shit. Like, I'm gonna say some shit. If you don't respect it, then you know what I'm saying. Then we're gonna have to take it to another level. But other than that, you hear me? I don't deal with that. I don't deal with that shit. I'm too small for that shit. Niggas try to take advantage of that shit. Niggas try to take advantage of the hype, bro, and I don't be happy.
Nah, Germ, I ain't gonna let you. I ain't gonna let you run off because y'all short niggas be popping. Like y'all pop. That's all I say. When you say what?
You hit what?
Hey, that's how it go though. That's exactly
all
how
I
it
heard.
go.
All I heard was your mama or you short. Like that's all I heard.
Oh my
That's
god.
it. That's all I heard.
Like let a nigga not even let a nigga not even step on your shoe. Let a nigga step on your shoelace and your shoestrings come untied. Oh my god.
Anything with the shoes, you.
Yeah, fact. The shoes is definitely need those. Need those clean.
Crazy. He just started laughing. That's how crazy it is.
Oh my god.
Look, you hear me? Anything with the shoes? Nah, it's not. It's not going down. Hey, I got a question for this show. Can you smoke on this show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait. Before you wait, hold on. I don't think you can smoke on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick. That's what you here for, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Wait.
I didn't think about that.
I mean,
I did already.
I mean, we did yesterday. I mean, we smoked a lot yesterday.
Fired up on the show.
I mean, I guess at this point, go for it. We'll find out, man.
Well, you could turn the camera off, man. It doesn't matter.
I already did though. I did already.
But you was a robot when you did it, so ain't nobody see nothing.
You can change your face and shit on here.
Hey, nobody can understand what I'm saying.
Do you have any third wheel stories? Like you was like, you know what I'm saying, a bench warmer, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else is in the game, you know. You had to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I leave, bro.
No bullshit.
That's embarrassing. Like it's embarrassing. And first of all, it's like, bro, what am I supposed to do here? Like, oh, you about to go in a room? Oh, cool. I'm just about to play the video game, like shit. Like, oh, all right. I thought we was smoking, bro. Like, but no, I don't. None of that could come to mind. My fault, bro. Like that shit's weird.
That's all good.
None of that could come to mind. No third wheel shit. Like I try not to put myself in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? I gotta know. Hey,
you gotta like what we doing here? Like, yeah, I'm with
you gotta give him the little nudge and shit. Like,
leave, nigga.
Catch y'all later.
I don't have to be there. I don't have to be the comedic relief in y'all little third wheel shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how you always got that nigga like, oh, you want to joke and shit? Like, nah, nigga, go ahead, do your game and shit. All that shit you gotta do.
Yeah,
third wheel. Some niggas can't get girls without a third wheel, without a wingman. Like,
for real,
they be dry, so they need you.
They need that energy to bounce off. They gotta bounce their energy off somebody.
Right.
Especially when you first meeting the shorty though. Especially when you first meeting the shorty and you first getting around her. It's a little awkward. You gotta feel her out a little bit. Like, all right, can't be my real self. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga might be too much, but you know, you need somebody else.
Tell me you making my shorty laugh too much.
I was about to say that because if you run into the wrong friend, he's gonna laugh. It just happens.
Hey, you gotta read between the lines. That's when you get them.
That's when you gotta
read between the lines on that one. Yeah, you gotta read between the lines on that one. He's losing. That's basically what you're saying.
Yo, stop being so charismatic around my shoulder,
bro. Stop being yourself around me, bro.
Right. You're killing me right now.
I brought you here to help me out. Supposed to be helping me.
I don't even know her. She don't even know you.
Right. Like, dog, you being too funny right now, dog. Like, what's going on? You know I'm not that funny.
At this point, she's choosing.
But how do you tell a nigga that though? How you tell it like, hey, all right, calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Probably just gotta text them while y'all.
Hey, nah, don't text me, bro. Like,
don't text me.
You gonna go harder.
I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it.
Exactly. You hear me? Don't text me. I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you like, come on, bro.
Hey, yeah.
And then I'm sitting there like, we having a good time. Everybody,
I thought everybody was having fun. He's over there like, dog, get away from me.
Like, what am I here for? What the fuck am I here for? Like, what?
Right. So what do you want from me?
Remy, you're so funny. Cause like, niggas, you don't get to this car right now.
Remy.
All of a sudden, you know how women they do. All of a sudden, they do a big laugh. They throw their hands up, and the next thing you know, the man hits your
phone. The next thing that happened is you ain't even gonna get no more text to come chill no more. You like,
that ain't gonna happen no more. You saw
it. You know what?
You've now lost a friend. You can't come.
You'll never see her again in your life.
Man,
You will
you gotta
never
lose a
see her
friend because your
again.
man ain't got no sauce.
Yeah, wait
That's
till I
crazy.
fumble this bag real quick. Wait till I fumble the bag, then we can, you know what I'm saying? You know, shorty. Yeah, I done fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, yeah, it's all
That's
good.
the
She
wild
follow me on
part.
IG now.
That shit crazy.
Hey, what if
she
make your girl laugh and she like hit him with like the flirt push? You know the flirt push, like
bro, yeah, they throw the push or the hand come down and they try a little bit. That's the worst one, man.
Why is your hand on my man's leg? What's going on?
Or the shoulder, all of a sudden end up on your
You gotta
shoulder,
say
man.
something. You gotta say something.
I think you gotta check. You gotta check that. You gotta check that.
No, you gotta check her.
Yeah.
Hey, watch your hands.
Check that. Yeah, check her for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, watch your hands, shorty. What's going on?
Like what's going on?
At that point, though, you gotta tell your homie to bail out. Just go ahead and call it a day, bro.
Now, Nick, man. You know some niggas is irrational. They emotional too. They gonna check they show you like, this nigga funnier than me. That's what you trying to say. This nigga funnier than me.
Man.
I think that's at that point. That's when you leave. Yeah, at that point, if you hit that,
shit. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I ain't never you not laughing at my jokes like that.
Jesus Christ.
You never laugh at my jokes like that.
At that point, it's not even your fault. It's they got some underlying shit going on.
Yeah, he's on Ike Turner status. He's on Ike Turner status now.
There's some other shit.
Yeah, he's done this before.
She don't like you because you funny. She like you because she think you fine, and she may or may not enjoy your dick. Like she don't like you because you make her laugh.
I mean, that's true. But then what if she find? But then she find out the friend got all over and funny. It's a sad day.
That's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
And he got a car. He not driving. He not driving his girlfriend, baby mother car or whatever.
Hold on. I ain't even gonna hold you. I got a man who used to call me back in the day. He used to be like, hey, bro, you think you can pick me up so I can take Shorty on a date? And I just used to be like, man, I should be banging Shorty. Why am I picking y'all up, dropping y'all? I'm like, this should be our Shorty. We should share her now.
Right.
I mean, that never happened, but that's what I be thinking.
Yeah, I'm with you. Definitely with you on that one. That's crazy.
No, because what's she gonna do? She gonna sit in the back or she gonna sit in the front?
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good question. Or you do the whole taxi thing and the Uber thing. Both y'all sit in the back, and I'm just
that's when you got me fucked up.
That's crazy.
That's when you got me all the way fucked up. In no way am I being a chauffeur. God damn it.
Right. You're not about to even propose that to me.
You want me to open your door too, motherfucker?
Fuck no.
What the fuck? Hey, Momo, but one thing to what you just said though, like I don't know not one girl that don't like funny. Like if you not funny, like you not getting nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not true. Don't get it fucked up. We do love funny. Like if you funny, you can get a lot from us a lot faster. But if you ain't,
that's real.
That's crazy.
If you ain't,
bars.
But if you're not funny, we can still make something shake. You
gotta have a lot of tricks up them sleeves.
Correct.
Motherfucker. You gotta tricking like shit. God damn it.
Chill.
A lot of tricks up the sleeve.
You gotta compensate. I mean, if y'all get to the sexual point, they gotta be bomb, all that, like you gotta treat her right. You gotta, you better be fine, you better be tall, and you better have Remy, and you better have a vehicle. But
I'm funny, so I'm cool.
Right.
I get a little laughs every now and then.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah, you gotta make up for if you're not funny, you gotta make up for your lack of funny.
But
you gotta
how can you make up for lack of funny? Like if you're not funny, like what is the relationship? Like just knock jokes?
I mean, in her head, she probably saying this nigga temporary anyway.
Let me ask you this, Mo. How much staying power does a man have with you that can't make you laugh?
Okay, here's the thing. If he can't make me laugh when he's trying to make me laugh, usually when he not, it'll make me laugh. Because y'all know me, I laugh at just about everything. So usually when he being dead ass, I'ma laugh at that shit. Like with some shit that made him mad that I think is stupid, I'ma laugh.
See, then you're gonna have him fucked up. Like they ain't like, oh,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, I mean,
She always laughing at me when I'm being serious.
he got his serious face on and shit, like,
yeah, like,
and Momo just laughing.
She just bust out laughing.
Laughing at him when he's serious, then it's not gonna work because maybe I'm gonna laugh one thing about me.
Especially if you smirk. Don't give me a smirk.
And spit up chicken Alfredo or fettuccine Alfredo all over his face. And he just gonna be like, no, like what the fuck?
First of all,
fuck, like shit.
I love pasta way too much. Wasted on any damn body. I don't care how funny you are. I'm not saying on my damn body.
Now this man got fettuccine Alfredo all over his face, and he brought the fresh Hugo Boss shirt out, and she done smeared it.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, look, I gotta leave after that. You'll never see me again.
I mean, maybe that's the thing too. If you're not funny, maybe you need to be good at cooking pasta.
Bro, you gotta be something. You gotta have something.
That's the compensation. He not funny, but he could cook.
You know,
he got money. He's what y'all find attractive. I ain't gonna say the nigga cute, but you find him attractive. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, compensate. But I can't see nobody being with somebody that just is not funny, like just despondent, like just nothing. No bars, no, you know what I'm saying?
Like there's no type of enjoyment, there's no enthusiasm, like there's no like you just straight.
You gotta be real goofy for me, Mo. You gotta be goofy, like for real, like
your shorty gotta be goofy.
Yeah, like you gotta be goofy, cause I'm a nut. I'm a fucking nut. Right. I be doing some dumb ass shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. I be too high.
That's what she said.
Good one.
I be too fucking high. Like I be doing some high shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to laugh at some Disney movies every now and then.
Let me ask you this, Remy. Like you said, like niggas is really, really funny. Like along with myself, I'm a fucking comedian. So
okay.
How would you relax, Nick? You know the game. You know the game. But how much staying power does a woman have that doesn't have your sense of humor? Like, what if she just doesn't get your jokes? She doesn't laugh at your jokes. Like, what would that do to the relationship?
See, I don't think I'd be able to have that. Like, because then at that point, what's wrong with you? Like, it's no way you're just not going to laugh at anything. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Like, what's going on in your life that you just not having a good time? Like, cause everything, bro, like, what is going on? Like, nah,
I'm kind of be on your ass a little bit. I'm like, man, you with me? Why are you not happy? Like, you feel me? Like, what's wrong? Like,
you with me?
What is
you with me?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. But you gotta be kind of. You got to be cocky, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a girl ain't gonna want a girl ain't gonna want a nigga that ain't cocky. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
It's gotta be some type of
or confident. Excuse me, mama.
The counselor speak.
We want confidence, me, mama. Not cockiness, because cockiness and arrogance go hand in hand. And once you become, one of those two things, it's given we can't communicate no more, because you're gonna say some big dumb wild shit and piss me the fuck off. So confidence, not cockiness.
Understood.
That is definitely understood. But yeah, you gotta be confident.
Right.
So if you ain't laughing at my shit, you're definitely fucking with my self-esteem and fucking with my goddamn confidence. Because I'm like, God damn, I'm hitting.
That's the underlying issue, Remy.
You hear me?
Like shit. You fucking with me. Yeah,
like goddamn, I'm hitting you with my best shit right now. This is my best.
Yo, I could sell out an arena off these jokes.
I'll give you the best, the grade A. Nobody's ever got this out of me before. You're not
like, God damn.
You'll never see me again.
You will like no. All right, you know what? You want some other shit? What you got, a nigga that got bigger that look better than me or something? Like shit.
Right.
Or she a serial killer.
Yeah, like,
Jesus Christ.
You know what? She just might be a serial killer.
A serial killer.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this mannequin off.
Facts.
I just don't be understanding nigga logic. Because you heard what Remy just said. He was like, "Oh, you don't think I'm funny? You must be fucking with a nigga cuter than me." What?
No, see, I was playing. Time out.
Hold on.
It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
It's a joke, but there's a little bit of truth to that in the sense of like, if you funny, if your girl likes you, you're funnier to her.
You gotta be funny. You gotta be funny to her. Like, there's no way.
A girl will fake laugh. She will, for some reason or another, find some part of this to laugh at because she likes you.
Time out. Counselor, when was the last time you gave a nigga a fake laugh because you liked him? She's like,
this is a good question. Put her on the spot.
On the spot.
On the spot.
What does your fake laugh sound like?
Well, first of all, anybody who's made me for real laugh, you know when I'm fake laughing because my real laugh loud as hell. So, like, if you get a laugh from me and it's giving, then you
chuckle.
Right.
Hey, those hurt bad.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Like, shit.
I will not get away from me, lad.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna turn around about face like shit. Like,
yep.
That means you're uninterested right there. Uninterested. Then you get the look. And shit.
Okay, I'm not gonna make her top 3. Let me just keep it moving.
That's like one of them. Like, she might have been talking shit about you, and you just gotta give her like the, I hate you. Sound good.
Y'all can't get mad at the fake laugh though, because if we don't give you a fake laugh and it just be crickets, then what?
I mean, that's on him then. That's on him.
Let me know. Then I know my next move.
Right.
At least let a nigga know if I gotta work on this material.
You know what I'm saying? Let me know something.
I mean, you should.
That's how niggas figure out like if a shorty like him or not. You give him a little fake laugh jab. I mean, not a fake laugh, but a little funny jab. Like she's like, oh, got one. Got one.
Jesus Christ.
You laughed. Got one. It
really
keep that.
Logic is comedy to me because y'all be thinking everything is more than what it appears to be. Because
hold on. No, I mean we do, and then again we don't. Because women will come out with a whole story.
Facts. I'm trying to tell you, it'll be some big wild shit that we wasn't even paying attention to. Like, you know, like what? Like
church. Let's have a little church this evening.
This nigga never makes breakfast at 8 a.m. He must have somebody over there.
But like
the famous you get a haircut or who you getting cute for.
Y'all do that too. So don't even do that because y'all definitely do that. You get your hair done or you going out with your friends. Because I mean, I will say girls definitely put more effort into going out with their friends than into going out with their niggas. But like
y'all be looking bomb and shit. Like, why the fuck you look so good?
Because my friends gonna gas me and they gonna take my picture. Y'all
don't do all that when y'all hang out with us though. Like we be like, we should get that. I ain't gonna
lie to you. I need that though. I need that.
Same.
Sometimes I need that.
Right. I mean,
it gets me going.
I'm not saying
it gets me going.
I like worry about. I do that sometimes.
What be saying, Mo?
But I was saying we get cuter to go out with our friends because they gonna gas us and they gonna take good pictures of us, good, Instagram worthy pictures of us. A lot of
Instagram.
Shit, I'm a photographer. I'm out here.
I'm not a photographer, but I'm paying.
Yeah,
I'm out here. Especially if you look bomb, I'm hyping my shorty up.
Yeah,
no ifs, ands, or buts about
that.
Right. Like,
yeah, because I was before like FIYA, before the FIYA group and all that, before pre-pandemic, I was in a relationship for 4 years. We broke up like literally 2 months before lockdown and everything. He would always get pissed off about how cute I look with my friends, but when I would get cute to go out with him, he was either mad because another nigga thought it was cute too, or he just didn't. And it's like, if I put
that's on him.
He tripping.
So it's giving. No, don't say nothing when I go out with my friends, because when my bitches they gonna tell me I like Beyonce, and they gonna take all my pictures and they gonna gas me the whole fucking day, and it's gonna be beautiful. But if you don't do that, then I'm not about to continuously put in a bunch of effort just for you to be like, "All right, you ready? Let's go." Like,
nah, Slim tripping. Like, if my shorty getting dressed and she going out and other niggas looking shit, all that, I love that shit because I'm taking that. You feel me?
If your nigga don't get mad when you get dressed and go out, then
you hear me?
Like you know, it just is what
you
it is.
Hear me? If I'm out with shorty, like other niggas looking, I don't even take no offense to it. I know she look good, bruh. Like I know.
Child, it was so. I tell you, that man told me like before we left the house, he's like, "Oh, you look nice." And I said, "Okay, cool." We get to the movies, and I guess the nigga who worked in the movie theater also thought I looked nice. Now I'm getting cussed out because now you always got your titties out. Like what?
Shit, you should have got the extra large popcorn off Buck then.
Right, I'm gonna pay for a small, but I'm gonna get a large.
You hear me? Like, hey, niggas be working backwards, man. Working backwards. I'm about to give me an icy. Woman, you need me to step to the bathroom real quick while you work out? While you work out, what you gotta do?
Hey man, that's all right with me.
Make that happen for us.
You came,
especially
you
if that's my shorty and I'm like comfortable and I trust her and shit. Hell yeah. Meet me at the seat. You gonna bring the jump? All right.
Yeah, you gotta stop being insecure, man. That's today's message. Stop being insecure.
You got it. You can't be insecure, bro. Like that's the biggest downfall of all dudes. Insecurity.
Yeah. You're not the only nigga with ass, bro.
The biggest downfall.
Insecure, you can't, like, not to be cocky or whatever, but like don't try to date a bad bitch if you don't want to deal with the bad bitch shit. Like if you get a female that's fine, you ain't gonna be the only person that thinks she fine.
Can't you clap or some shit on here? Like, in your clap button? Because motherfucker, like Slim, if you don't want the consequences that come with having a bad bitch, don't get one. Because, bruh, like it's a lot that come with it. It's a lot that come with a shorty got a fat ass. Because every nigga down the street's gonna look at that motherfucking ass. Guaranteed. And you ain't gonna fight every nigga walking down that motherfucking street.
And you don't have to, man. Like
you don't.
You really don't.
You don't. Bro. Like
just enjoy life.
Enjoy
life, man.
Enjoy, man.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to be the one. You know, she chose me. Like I'm happy,
right,
man. Like
right.
Cool, man.
But,
so that moment, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, man.
Niggas be hustling backwards, man. I don't get it.
Bro.
Yeah, all right.
What we got next on the agenda, man?
You want to talk about Simone Biles?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, first of all, she the GOAT.
Definitely the GOAT.
She was officially. I mean, she was already the GOAT, but I'd strongly believe like she did stuff couldn't nobody do.
Bro, she got like 100 moves named after her, like 100 flips and shit. Like they're named after her. Like
yeah,
like bro.
I heard that they were. They even considered changing Olympic scoring for gymnastics because of her.
They were trying to change it when she first got out there. They were trying to score her differently than all the other athletes.
Right, because she did stuff that they literally could not do.
It's like, bro, it's mind fucking. Like,
right, yeah, but so the debate is that she's basically dropped out of the Olympics for. First, she said it was mental health, but now I'm hearing that it's because of the twisties, which is like, I guess you could say some form of like issue with like space awareness. Like when you're done flipping, you still feel like you're flipping.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's go ahead.
What?
Allegedly, according to the reports that I saw, she had pulled out of the little group performance because of mental health. Because when she first got out there, because I think it was the competition like before the Olympics, she had did whatever the move was that literally is like impossible for everybody else to do. So they started scoring her differently. Like they penalized her because she did it and couldn't nobody else do it. So she pulled out of the Olympics, the group, because of her mental health, and then she was supposed to have did the individual one like 2-3 days later, and she pulled out of that because she had the twisties.
So
that's tough.
I think part of it has to do with so my original issue with her pulling out, like for the mental health portion, was because she was saying like it was too much pressure and like stress and things like that. And I had to say, like, I had to sit there and think like she kind of did some of that to herself. Like making the GOAT leotard and there'd be interviews and she'd be like, yeah, like nobody can beat me in the world. And don't get me wrong, that is facts. But like with those facts comes a degree of pressure because you have to maintain that now. And so originally when she dropped out, I was just kind of like, I feel like you can't drop out when you say like, I'm the greatest and I'm gonna beat everybody here. You can't say that and then drop out. But then once the Twisties thing happened, I was like, okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Now, I mean that.
So in her defense, right? Yeah. So she's saying that the pressure is she's not doing it because she wants to do it. Like when she does it, all she's worrying about is what somebody else has to say. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing that shit, you don't love it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you fall out of like really loving what you do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure Simone Biles grew up loving the shit out of some gymnastics, bro. Like, and when you going on that stage, and then not even, you know what I'm saying, for her to come out and just drop out, for people to say that she's selfish because she dropped out. You know what I'm saying? She dropped out of the Olympics because of her mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that?
That's the opposite.
How was that a selfish act? Like, so even to say that, like, so even if she was dealing with that mental health, she did go out there and do whatever she was doing, and she's mid flip. You know what I'm saying? She's not out there fully aware. I mean, not fully aware, but she's not fully in the right space to be fucking flipping, and she lands wrong, fucks up her goddamn life, paraplegic, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Now her career is gone, but you're still on radio, you know what I'm saying, talking about now she shouldn't have did it if she had a mental, if she was feeling some way, or her head wasn't in it, or, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I think
it's a double-edged sword when she's in her position. When you in her position, like, what is she to do? Should she be selfish and think about herself, or should she go out there and flip for her country? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like
back off what Nick was saying or whatever about, you know, how he felt like some of the pressure was put on her. I think that is like her saying, like making that GOAT leotard and saying that couldn't nobody beat her. Like you said, it is a fact. Can't nobody beat her. So I feel like once she said that, even the judges was like, you know, oh, can't nobody beat you. Got something for your ass. We finna score your ass differently. Which unfair as fuck. So like, for me, if you mad at me because your people can't beat me, so now y'all gonna try to do some fuck shit. Okay, I'm not competing either. Like now what? Like you can't make me do it.
It's bad when you got somebody that's like, not saying that she's cocky or nothing like that, but she's extremely confident. But you know, she could back it up though. So you know, when you got people like that, it's like you gotta, you know, kind of not say like you gotta put them in a place or nothing like that. That's the natural order of the way things are gonna go from now on. You feel me? Like same thing with Tiger Woods. They did it. They do that. That's what they're gonna do. Like,
if you're gonna change the rules and you're gonna change the way it's scored, change it overall, like how they're trying to now like change the whole gymnastics, you know, scoring. But what they were doing was just scoring her differently. And they literally penalized her because she did a move that nobody else can do.
How you gonna let's put the cherry on top of the cake. She's black. Like say, man, you know, congratulations. You know, you're now facing hardship. So it's gonna be, this is gonna be what it's gonna be.
But I mean, that's exactly what I was about to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just pretty much, athletes now are more aware of their power now. Pretty much. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows, you know what I'm saying, LeBron has this much power. He's not going to shut up and dribble. Simone Biles is not just about to motherfucking go jump on a damn trampoline and flip for you. Like, just because, you know what I'm saying, the country wanted her. And even her teammates came out and said, like, we wouldn't have even gotten silver if it wasn't for her. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like 100%. If it wasn't for Simone, we wouldn't have even placed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like to piggyback off of what you just said, Rabbit, real quick, is for a long time, and still now, all these like sports teams, major events, blah blah, they were all funded by white people. And now us and these athletes are usually all black people. And we're now realizing, like, the athletes are realizing, like, we're the ones who have the leverage. We can do something that they can't do. They're just a pocket. So why am I letting them destroy my body? Like, you need me more than I need you, because you can't find another. Simone Biles is the 1% of the 1%. Or the
that's why I don't get. That's why I don't get fucking like NBA owners or NFL owners or anybody like asking people to take pay cuts to fit a salary. Like, nigga, you're fucking you're billionaires. You're a billionaire. You figure that shit out. Figure it out.
It should come out of your pocket, not mine.
You know what I'm saying? So fuck that.
Hey,
no,
y'all
fuck
got
all
the money,
that,
bro. Like, no, I y'all got the money. Y'all got the
Give
money.
me 1% of the ticket sales or something. Like, figure something
like,
out.
Give them a side.
It's a form of slavery in a sense, just a little bit. Like it may not be, the full, extent of slavery or anything,
all
but
of it is,
but
man.
it's a form of slavery for sure. Like,
yeah, it's crazy when I see like football players who are like literally fighting to get extra couple mil because they're like, like 4 years I can't do this no more.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it. You can't do it for that long.
Mm-hmm.
And now athletes are knowing like, hey, and we're progressing in a sense as a culture. You know what I'm saying? To know that literally everything is taken from us, no matter what it is. Music, dancing, fucking athletics, like we are the culture of America. Like if you want to be 100, like
we made everything. Fuck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They take our shit, turn it to country. They take our shit, turn it to pop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we do got that country rap now.
Hell yeah.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
We invented music. Like literally.
We are it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that they don't like it.
They don't.
They don't like it at all, man. They don't like that shit.
I found what Simone said. It says Biles pulled out of the rest of the team competition, and she says, "I just don't trust myself as much as I used to." Biles told reporters in Tokyo, "I'm a little bit more nervous when I do gymnastics. I feel like I'm also not having as much fun." Like, you take what she just said and you still be like, oh, she should still compete because she's getting paid to compete. Like, dog, she's not having fun doing this. And we have the power now to say no.
And that's crazy. I didn't even hear the quote. I didn't even hear what she said. And that's the same exact shit that I just said. She does like if she don't trust herself flipping, you know what I'm saying? If she don't trust herself flipping, why would she go up there? If she don't trust herself on the beams, like why would she do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? She's the one taking that risk.
When she's flipping, she don't know where she is in the air, and that's terrifying.
That's crazy.
In air, you don't even know where you at.
I'm quite sure.
It's like being in outer space.
Well, I don't know about that one. I've never been there.
But then just picture like the landing though. Like, picture if she hurt herself. Like, that's just I don't know,
exactly.
man.
Like the way she flipping, man, she hurt herself. It's a wrap.
Right.
It's almost like you said with the LeBron thing. It's like shut up and jump, shut up and flip. Like you gonna like
nah, fuck all that.
The crazy thing is because everybody was talking about how selfish she was being because like she said she couldn't tell where she was in the air, which is like what the twisties is. She literally had to post herself like basically wiping out on her Instagram, so people would be like, "Oh, okay,
it's real."
It's
crazy, dog.
Yeah, I'm not performing at my peak, and that's what y'all want to see me at my best. That's why we winning.
It's like when a pitcher gets the yips or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when a pitcher, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ever heard like a pitcher that's striking niggas out that got like the fastest arm, and then like a couple of years or whatever, like their arm just isn't the same. It's like they forget how to pitch pretty much. They done thrown so many fucking pitches, you know what I'm saying? Or they done kicked so many goddamn footballs, like they just, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit, it just don't work the same no more. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the same shit with Simone Biles. The twisties, like once she's up there, like she's like that's scary as shit. I can't even imagine that.
It's dangerous.
You should just assume that somebody doing something that you don't know how to do. There's different things, there's different levels that people got to deal with doing that. You feel me? Like, so this is like, people don't understand that. That's crazy.
Like, I'm just imagining my fault. I'm imagining myself jumping on my bed and not knowing where the fuck I'm gonna come down at. Like if I'm gonna come down or not. Like, oh, like I'm gonna be fucked up. But man,
Just open up your door and then run in the room in dark and just jump.
Yeah, like
you don't
just,
know.
you know what I'm saying?
What some house does is dangerous in her right mind, because like Lil Baby be up off the ground, like she be high, and
she be high as shit.
Break her damn neck anytime, like right mind. So God forbid her flipping like that, and she can't even judge, where she gonna land at. She could land dating, and I mean in the stands for all they fucking know, and break her neck at somebody else's.
Yep, and she's only 24.
Right.
Hey,
there's other Olympics. She can do at least 2 more. At least
she can do other gymnastics events if she wants to later in life. Like she could chill for a minute, man. She could chill. She may not ever do another flip again, for all I care. But she was
one of the baddest motherfuckers flipping ever.
Yeah.
And she really don't. She done got like 12 team medals.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see. I don't think we'll ever see an American gymnast at her level in our lifetime.
Y'all think Simone Biles can dunk?
Probably.
I won't be surprised. She can at least get rim, at least.
Hey,
she can't dunk. She can at least get rim.
Like, I know she how high she be in the air? Would she do like a flip? Like, dog, come on.
Hey, Mo, she probably got that. Yeah, she probably got that bounce for real.
Bro, imagine her kicking you in the chest, bro.
Oh my God.
It's a wrap.
Her leg strength gotta be crazy. It's gotta be.
It's a wrap.
I don't even judge. I can't even judge people based off if they can dunk or not. Because I've seen a 5'2" nigga dunk. I've seen a 400-pound nigga dunk. I've seen some niggas dunk that shouldn't be dunking. So I didn't
see a big nigga do a backflip and was in awe. I was like, oh my God. Like, nigga, how the fuck did you flip that in the air? Like,
bro,
it makes you think about yourself a little bit. Like, damn, like my potential.
Why can't I do that? Right? Like, why can't I do that?
I still can't figure out how short people could dunk. Like, it still just baffles me. But whatever. Like they just got some shit in their calf muscles that just be like going up there.
It's a little dude at the gym I go to. For 2 hours straight, all he do is box jumps.
Oh yeah.
This man just like the whole time I'm in there, I do my whole workout routine. He's still just getting a little running start. Boom. Every time going higher, higher, higher. I'm like, God dang, little homie can jump. That man can dunk.
He's one of them.
I'm like, I can't jump.
All right. Is that everything, everybody?
I believe so.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on a new episode of Smokin' Fire, our 50th episode. It's kind of a little anniversary.
Oh, shit, that's great.
50 of them. 50 of them.
How you do the clap?
Huh?
How you put the clap thing?
You got, I
didn't know you could really do that. You could really do that?
It's an emoji.
You make it clap. You make it clap. Hey.
Oh, I found it.
You make it clap. Hey, look at the clap.
Sorry.
I'm going to have a soundboard next time. We're going to do a soundboard. Thank you for joining us. I am LK the God, the deity, the mogul. As you can see, I have the Fire Squad merch on. Contact me or Nathan Wade Matthews. I'm sorry to put your whole name out there, but Guard Aiden for for some new merch. Hey man, they come see you for the haircut. They gotta know your name anyway.
It's on me. It's on me.
Facebook stalker tomorrow.
Hey man, wouldn't be the first one. Contact me or Guard Aiden for some merch. Like I said, I'm LK the God, the deity, the mogul. I have been here with Guard Aiden himself, P. Coatlow, aka Clipper Nation Stand Up, 3-time champion. Also, we have Sniper Elite. He doesn't miss, especially when it should miss. Also, for the first time, 2 very special guests. We have Auntie Momo, the counselor. Auntie Momo. Also, last but not least, we had C Jizzle live from Liberty Sizzle, Puffco Poppy, and last but not least, Rim Dub.
My guy.
AKA, if you see him on the court, he will bust your ass. There's no game
bust your
here.
ass. Don't bust your ass.
Don't you catch him at Stephen Decatur, just know what time it is. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Tell everybody you love them. Tell someone you love them. Gang.
Yeah, you hear me.
All
right.